Good morning, everyone. So I was trying to figure out where to put the goats what to do with the goats and how to move the fence. They solved the problem for me. They jumped out. So I got up this morning to put some clothes on the line, and they just both decided to jump the electric fence, which was nice and taut. It wasn't that it was low or anything in any places, but they decided to jump the fence and come and say good morning to me. Aquaponics is doing its cycle. I mean, I can understand them jumping out because there is nothing left for them to eat there, and I'd run out of lucerne here, so I've got to go back to the other house today. I got to do that anyway because I need chicken food, and it's all at the other house too. Oh, I just noticed, look at the lemongrass. It's all doing well. I've got to put some of that in the ground actually. But yeah, so the goats were out, so I figured I'll just move the fence. And it gave me a bit of grief, but I popped it around that patch. It was the easiest patch to do, and I was wanting to get it weeded anyway. So, and the cuttings that I put in there for the moringa and the mulberry, they haven't taken, which I knew they wouldn't because I wasn't watering it and all that sort of thing. It was a very big long shot. Oh, and the cat got out this morning. So I'm hoping he does come back inside. He doesn't seem to be wandering too far. He's just exploring the house at the moment. So I think we had them inside long enough to make it so they won't run off. But let's see how quickly the goats clear that mess up. But if you look back to a few days ago when I put the goats in there, it looked nothing like that. I can now get in there and clean up a lot of those fronds and make it look a lot nicer. So yes, quite pleased with how that went. Wasn't so pleased with how the goats escaped, but I am pleased with how well they cleaned that area up. And the aloe vera is still there, so clearly goats don't really like aloe vera, which surprises me a bit. But anyway, Laura was giving the chickens a bit of a hard time this morning trying to get into their chicken pellets, which was a bit of a challenge. And they are likely to eat all of that lovely hibiscus. I have no doubt of that. There will be no hibiscus left. Although it should grow back nicely, so that's not a huge drama. But having them clear all that out means that I can then get in there and mulch that garden bed nicely, get it all ready for planting, and plant some stuff in there that's helpful and useful. Anyway, that's the update for this morning. Haven't been doing so well the last couple of days. Got a really nasty headache. I had to put some more water in the aquaponics, so the water running into the system isn't really creating as much oxygenation as I would like. Oh, I should feed the fish too. Problem is I don't want to wander over there because there are some really nasty prickles and I've got no shoes on. I'll go get my shoes. I'll be back. Now, I thought I'd give you an update on the soil blocks. I've been pouring some water over here every couple of days or so. It doesn't look all that damp, but it is actually damp to touch. No seeds have sprouted yet, but I wasn't expecting any just yet. Give it a few more days. So I'll do some more, plant some more seeds soon. Now let's see if I can get to this food one-handed. Yay! I did it. Now they don't need an awful lot of food because they're only little. Even that's probably too much. So it's just decided to do its cycle. So it's going to be the main thing in here. But look at those little fishies. As you can see, they're all doing very, very well. A happy little fish. See if I can get this in here better. Casey's giving me a bit of grief. And the water's circulating the food so much, it makes it hard to... The fish don't just stay in one spot. But yes, fish are doing well. Happy little fishies. I'm very pleased with how well they're going and how well the system's working at the moment, and all the new growth on all the plants. Really, really pleased. Everything seems to be doing really, really well. The brahmi's coming up nicely. Celery's sending up a heap of new shoots. This lemongrass is just doing fantastically. Although I'm not going to leave the lemongrass in here. It's only temporarily in here. So really, really pleased with how this is going. I'm looking forward to having more plants to plant in there. But that'll happen as soon as my seedlings grow. I did a batch of alfalfa sprouts the other day too, so that went really well. Gavin's been enjoying alfalfa sprouts with cheese and barbecue sauce sandwiches. It's a little bit of an unusual combination. I wonder where those goats went. I hope they haven't jumped out again. I'm a little bit paranoid about goats and fences and jumping out. With good reason. I have experienced much goats jumping out of fences. Fences and goats. It's a bit of a... Goats are not an easy care animal. Cows and sheep are much easier. There they are. They're all good. They haven't escaped. They've got food, they've got shelter, they've got water. They've got company. So they should be okay for a little while. I'll have to come up with another solution. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them next. I was going to put them around here, but I can't actually get the electric fence to the back of this shed. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to work that. I'm just not 100% certain. I might take them down the other side of the house. Yes, I just don't know. But I can get in here now and trim back all these plants and give it a good mulch. I'm not really sure what that was for. So, yeah, there's a few bits of rubbish in there. But I can clip back all those fronds, and Almanzo's having a nice little investigate. Looks like he's not going to try and run back to the other house, which is a good thing. Hopefully he stays as happy once we actually go out. The problem is him getting in and out of the house. That is a big concern because there is actually no cat door here. So I'm not quite sure what to do on that one. So clearly he's just going to stand at the door and meow and drive me up the wall. Hopefully he doesn't scratch the doors and the screens, but what do you do? Anyway, have a great one. Bless you. One guinea fowl. Actually, I haven't even tried to catch him yet, so I'm not upset with that said guinea fowl. I'm very pleased that the guinea fowl hasn't escaped, actually. I'm very pleased about that because they are known for running off. And it hasn't run off. So this is a very good thing. Anyway, any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below. And I'll catch you in the next video. See if we can see any fishies. Just as the siphon's about to start. That was bad timing, wasn't it? Have a great one. Bless you.